Hello, in today's story, we explore a simple story about visiting a pharmacy while feeling sick. It's perfect for English learners who want to expand their vocabulary, practice conversation skills, and test their understanding. What you'll learn: vocabulary, key pharmacy words, conversation. See how a customer and pharmacist interact in a real life situation. Test, a quick comprehension quiz to check how much you've learned. Instructions: listen carefully to the story and focus on the vocabulary. Practice conversation by repeating key phrases. Take the test at the end to review what you've learned. This story is great for beginner and intermediate English learners looking to improve their language skills. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful English lessons. The story of today, called A Visit to the Pharmacy.
This morning, I woke up feeling worse than ever. My throat was sore, my head was pounding, and my body ached all over. I knew I needed to get medicine, so I reluctantly got out of bed and got dressed. My whole body felt heavy as I walked to the pharmacy, braving the cold, damp weather outside. When I arrived, the warmth inside the pharmacy was a welcome relief. The familiar smell of clean aisles and medicine filled the air as I made my way to the cold and flu section. The shelves were lined with various products, all promising to relieve the discomfort I was feeling. My eyes scanned each label carefully. Then I picked up some throat lozenges to soothe my irritated throat. I reached for a bottle of cough syrup first, my fingers trembling slightly as I held it. I noticed a box of tissues on the shelf and grabbed that too. I stood there for a moment, trying to make sure I hadn't forgotten anything important. The weight of the items in my hands made me realize just how exhausted I was. I walked over to the counter, moving slowly, feeling every step. I placed my things on the counter and reached into my pocket for my wallet. The cashier silently rang up my items as I paid, and I quickly packed them into a small plastic bag. As I walked back outside, the cold wind hit me again, making me shiver. My pace quickened, eager to get home and rest. The short walk felt like miles in my current state, but I kept going, focusing on the thought of relief once I took the medicine. Finally, I reached my apartment, stepped inside, and sighed with relief. I placed the bag on the kitchen table, took the cough syrup as instructed, and collapsed onto the couch. I was exhausted, but at least I had everything I needed to start feeling better. All that was left now was to rest and let the medicine do its work.
Sore, adjective, painful or aching. Example: my throat was sore, making it hard to swallow. Pounding, adjective, a continuous, heavy, and often painful sensation, usually describing headaches. Example: my head was pounding, and I could barely think straight. Reluctantly, adverb, doing something unwillingly or with hesitation. Example: I reluctantly got out of bed, knowing I had to get medicine. Brave, verb, to face or endure something difficult or unpleasant. Example: I had to brave the cold weather to reach the pharmacy. Familiar, adjective, well known or easily recognized. Example: the familiar smell of medicine greeted me as I entered the pharmacy. Aisle, noun, a passage between rows of shelves in a store. Example, I walked down the aisle, looking for cold and flu medicine. Relief, noun, the feeling of comfort after something unpleasant is stopped or eased. Example, the warmth of the pharmacy was a welcome relief from the cold outside. Scan, verb, to look at something carefully to find specific information. Example, I scanned the shelves for the medicine that would help me feel better. Lozenge, noun, a small, medicated tablet that dissolves in the mouth to soothe the throat. Example, I grabbed a pack of throat lozenges to ease my sore throat. Tremble, verb, to shake slightly, usually from cold, fear, or weakness. Example, my hands trembled as I reached for the bottle of cough syrup.
Hi, I'm not feeling well and I need something for a sore throat and a cough.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let me recommend something for you. Do you have a fever or just a sore throat and cough?
No fever, just a sore throat and a lot of coughing.
In that case, I'd suggest this cough syrup. It'll help soothe your throat and reduce the cough. You can also take these throat lozenges to help with the soreness.
That sounds good. How often should I take the syrup?
Take 2 teaspoons every 4 hours, but no more than 6 doses in 24 hours.
Got it. And the lozenges?
You can take 1 lozenge every 2 to 3 hours as needed, but don't exceed 8 in one day.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll take both.
You're welcome. Feel better soon. Here's a simple comprehension test based on the pharmacy story. Why did the character decide to go to the pharmacy? A. To buy groceries. B. To get medicine for a cold. C. To visit a friend. Correct answer B. To get medicine for a cold. What items did the character buy at the pharmacy? A. Cough syrup, throat lozenges, and tissues. B. Painkillers and a water bottle. C. Vitamins and a face mask. Correct answer A. Cough syrup, throat lozenges, and tissues. How did the character feel as they walked to the pharmacy? A. Energetic and happy. B. Tired and sick. C. Angry and frustrated. Correct answer B. Tired and sick. What was the weather like when the character walked to the pharmacy? A. Hot and sunny. B. Cold and windy. C. Rainy and humid. Correct answer B. Cold and windy. Where did the character place the bag when they returned home? A. On the couch. B. On the kitchen table. C. On the bed. Correct answer B. On the kitchen table. What did the character do after taking the cough syrup? A. Went to bed. B. Watched TV. C. Collapsed onto the couch. Correct answer C. collapsed onto the couch. What was the final feeling the character had after taking the medicine and resting? A. Annoyance. B. Relief. C. Excitement. Correct answer B. Relief.